actually, that Trump is considering offering DeSantis the VP spot. I think that the chance of that happening, as in, first of all, how could that even happen, right, at this stage? What kind of promise could be made? What Trump changed his mind, right? And for people to say, oh, that would never happen, really? So how would that negotiation go? So I think the chance of that happening is just from a statistical and analytic perspective very, very low, as in like 1% maybe 5%. But it's interesting that it's being put out there, right? Because it goes for the ingratitude or the ungrateful DeSantis line, which is what Trump ran with in this ad. And at the end he says, this is signed off on by officially, Trump, MAGA for America, whatever it is, the PAC. So that's interesting. Also interesting, the last 24 hours, we've seen there was that Truth Social, you know what I'm talking about? The Truth Social post where Trump said, what is this here? I want to pull it up and give you the exact word. Well, he basically said, what is this with people talking about a debate schedule? This was never cleared with my campaign.
Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Putting out there the possibility, Clay, that he may not even debate any Republicans on stage in the primary. He may refuse. Which I think is he's weighing in on this. Oh, he should. Oh, he shouldn't. So that was awesome. This was a true. He basically said that it wasn't cleared with him. Why do they think that he's going to guarantee? I thought also was interesting, Buck. It's saying he may not debate, right? That, of course, is a big deal. Remember also the RNC as a precondition to requiring you to debate, and we talked about how enforceable this is anyway, but they require that anybody on the debate stage pledge that they won't run as a third party. So if Trump swears off the debate, then he doesn't have any obligation to be bound by that. But let's the loyalty argument. I think it's a really fascinating one, and I want to hear from our audience whether they think this lands. My argument on the loyalty there is, and I'm coming from the world of sports, you always compete for the job. So, to me, it would have looked bad if, for instance, Drew Bledsoe came out and said, hey, I helped Tom Brady get to the point where he was ready to start. I got injured. Tom Brady came in, and I basically never got to play for the New England Patriots anymore. Old school Buck. You must probably even remember this one. Wally Pipp decides to take a day off. Lou Gehrig comes in, and he never relinquishes that starting role. I did not know that one. You don't know that one? That's one of the most. I do know the all time. I know the Bledsoe Tom Brady one. Look, I'll say this. You and I have both helped a lot of people in this. And by the way, I always say, I can't bring up Glenn Beck's name without saying thank you, Glenn, for starting my career in media, right? I'm forever grateful to Glenn. You and I have both started a lot of people's careers in this business. There are people on Fox News. We'll talk about more Fox News later, but there are people on Fox News who've never even thought about doing media until I called them and said, I think you'd be good at it, right? Yeah, that's a reality. I don't expect that means for the rest of their lives that, we were both going up for a job. They'd say, well, 10 years ago, you tried to help me out with something, so I'm not going to compete for some kind of a role in the media. Right now, you could say, oh, but this is about something much bigger than media. Okay, fine, fair point. It's also about something much bigger than any individual person's ego or sense of personal obligation and loyalty. It should be about, I think we should all agree, what's best for the country. What's best for conservatism, the Republican Party. Who is best placed to win? Who is best placed to lead the country? Now, if someone's all in on Trump at this point, that's fine. But the notion that you'd be all in one way or the other based upon a Republican president giving the endorsement to a would-be Republican governor a few years ago. So this would be a first for me. And I also think before we get into because it does seem like there's I don't know if this is just we get some of these emails from, and look, we love everybody who listens to the show, and everybody's opinions are totally equally appreciated and valid from our extended family on radio. But when people write in and they say Rush would have already endorsed Donald Trump, which you've probably seen this, I've seen this too. They say Rush would have already endorsed Donald Trump. Rush never endorsed a primary candidate. That's just not true. That's just not true. So people can keep saying that you and I are not endorsing anybody. We're not endorsing anybody in this primary. We're talking about the way it is going forward, and we have both committed to doing everything we can to help the Republican nominees. But as a matter of fact, this platform had not been used previously. Not in, well, obviously 2020 was going to be Trump. Not in 2016, not in previous elections, to go all in a primary on a candidate at any state, by the way. Not even, we haven't even seen the opening debate. We haven't seen anything yet. So I think that's important to say. That's kind of a ground rule. So if anyone's going to yell at us and say, Rush would have already endorsed Trump. Rush never endorsed in primary. I was a Rush listener. You're all Rush listeners. You know what actually happened. So I think that's important for everyone to hear. Know and understand that Rush was a very stout defender of Donald Trump as president. And certainly so were we. I was going to say, so were we. I mean, I voted for the guy twice. But I think sometimes people forget how contentious 2016 really was and how aggressive, what Ted Cruz said about Donald Trump was and what Donald Trump said about Ted Cruz was. I mean, it was nasty. That the team pulled this for us. Because I was just saying, I said, guys, am I wrong? And correct me if I'm wrong. But, Rush went all in on Trump in 2016. Trump won. When Trump was the guy. And that's what we planned, whoever is the primary winner. If it's Trump, I said yesterday, we'll fall over broken glass to help him win the presidency against the commie Democrats. There's no question about this. But for example, from 2016, anyone who says Rush would never criticize anything Trump said. I get these emails.
Watch out. Crash reported ahead.
Rush in 2016. My question here about the way Trump has gone after here, calling him a maniac, refusing to work with people in the Senate. The reason I'm focusing on that, folks, because that's so unlike Trump. I mean, that's a huge mistake. But on paper, it's a huge mistake. Trump gets away with his mistakes. Such is the bond of loyalty that his support base has for him, that he gets away with it. And I don't think he's made that many. Don't misunderstand. But for any of you who are holding on hope that Trump is a genuine conservative, even in the Republican field, would not go after Cruz this way. So I just raised red flag for me.
Watch out. Construction on road ahead.
I wanted people to remember and to know that he was always fair and honest with his audience, which is why he built the biggest audience in talk radio over a 30-plus year career, and it's the greatest who's ever done it. But this notion that Rush would never criticize anything Trump said, that is not factually accurate. Rush thought Trump was amazing. He was his friend. He supported him all the way through. He was a staunch defender for 4 years of his presidency. But I just think facts are facts. We need to be honest here. He was trying to coach Trump to get the best Trump possible all the time, because that's what's best for the country. So now I think line's open, 800-282-2882, but I just have been holding this in because I keep getting emails, and I thought we need to set the record straight on this one. Neither you nor I are in the tank for anyone. Neither you nor I have endorsed anyone. We're trying to be fair to this primary to get the best outcome for the country, which is the best Republican we can possibly have sitting in the White House the next time around. And if it's Trump, God bless, fantastic. By the way, on the loyalty angle, you know who's not getting attacked for being disloyal?
Police reported ahead.
In the presidential race right now? Mike Pence. Just pointing it out. If you were going to attack someone as being disloyal, I would think it would be the guy that you elevated from basic oblivion, right? So let's be honest, most people didn't know Mike Pence nationwide. Put him in as your VP, and now he's going to run against you. He's also not in the race, but there are no ads attacking Mike Pence from Donald Trump. Why? Because Pence's disloyalty, to the extent you want to call it that, is not a threat to Trump. And so he isn't attacking his former VP as being disloyal. Now, you can also say, well, Trump wasn't very loyal to him on January 6th, and I understand all that angle. But I'm just saying, if you were going to attack someone for being disloyal, how many times?
Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Run against the former president for the nomination of the Republican Party that they represent. It doesn't happen My Patriot Supply kits provide over 2,000 calories every day for energy during tough times. You take breakfast, lunch, dinner, break, and order yours today. Get a free gravity-powered electric pure pro water filtration system valued at $279 as a bonus. With this offer, you're securing clean and purified water for the next crisis. Your 3-month kit and free electric pure pro all shipped to your doorstep in free boxes, free shipping included. Offer from My Patriot Supply. Visit MyPatriotSupply.com. Smart, steady, and true. Play Travis and Fox 7. It matters where you get your news. Because KFBK News Radio. You own a small business, you know the value of time. GetRefunds.com does too. That's why they made it easy, no matter how busy you are, to apply for the Employee Retention Credit, or ERC. Go to GetRefunds.com to get started, and in less than 8 minutes, see if your business qualifies for ERC assistance. Your business may be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee kept on payroll during COVID-19. GetRefunds.com has already helped clients claim over $3 billion in payroll tax refunds through the ERC, and they may be able to help your business too. There's no upfront charge either. You don't get paid until your business gets its refund. Many businesses believe they won't qualify based off of incomplete or outdated information. Don't let this opportunity pass you by, because this payroll tax refund is only available for a limited time. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com. If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along. Just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack. Like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic. ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running. Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Now at Hall's Window Center, get $150 off per window and $500 off per patio door. I'm Kitty O'Neill, a real Hall's customer.
We were very pleased with the outcome and the service that Hall's provided.
Visit hallswindowcenter.com today.
Is your car still under warranty? No, not anymore. My mechanic just suggested an extended service plan from Ox Car Care. Ox Car Care? Yeah, Ox will cover repair bills if anything happens to the car. New brakes, transmission, AC, or engine problems. Plus, Ox Car Care offers free oil changes, tire rotation, and roadside assistance.
Wait, you pay nothing on repairs? Ox gets it fixed? Free oil changes, free tire rotation, and free roadside assistance?
Yeah, you don't pay. Ox pays. Ox even has a 30-day money-back guarantee and is A+ rated on the BBB. They handle their claims from start to finish, unlike those other warranty companies.
The last thing I need is an unexpected car repair bill. I'm calling Ox Car Care now.
Call Ox Car Care for your free quote. 800-296-3315. Ask about senior and military discounts. Ox covers commercial car owners too. Don't get stuck with a major car repair bill. Call Ox Car Care. 800-296-3315. 800-296-3315.
Spring has sprung and it's full tilt boogie time at GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer. I want your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it and you're underwear.
The Orangevale Summerpalooza presents the Red, White, and Blue 5K Fun Run and Parade. All are welcome with proceeds to benefit Women Veterans Giving. Orangevale Summerpalooza, June 16th through 18th at the Orangevale Community Park. Visit OVSummerpalooza.com.
KFBK, Sacramento's News Radio.
As inflation continues to take a bite out of your finances, here's a way for you to get some financial relief.
What is it?
First chance to win $1,000.
Inflation compensation.
Listen for your keyword to win before the news at the bottom of the hour.
Plan.
Just by listening to KFBK.
When you're at home, you can always listen to KFBK. Just ask your smart speaker, Alexa, play KFBK on iHeartRadio.
Welcome back to Clay and Buck. We got a lot we're going to be hitting today on the program. As we said, we want to open up the lines for all of you. 800-282-2882. You heard the first really official, well, there was the pudding attack, but the official attack from Trump about loyalty with Ron DeSantis. I want to hear from all of you across the country. We are going to take the calls in the order in which they come. We are not. I'm sorry, Clay. I feel like there's a lot of complaining about the phone refereeing going on here. We're just taking the people who are calling in and want to weigh in from this beloved audience. So that's how this is going to go. Also, interesting breaking news here. Clay just shared with me. Disney is suing Governor Ron DeSantis, alleging the federal civil lawsuit, alleging a political effort to hurt its business, and now Disney going into the court. And also, I believe, speaking of court, you know that this civil suit for sexual battery against Donald Trump is underway today in New York City. And we've got updates on the judge in the Alvin Bragg porn star hush money payment situation too, Clay. The legal maelstrom that Trump is going to be moving the Trump train through is unfortunately just getting started, I think, and there's a lot more to come there. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm reading right now, literally, I mean, this lawsuit that was filed, Buck, this is truly unprecedented by Disney to be suing Ron DeSantis. We'll break it down. We'll take some calls, we'll break this down for you, we've got a lot more coming. You know, there's an organization that's doing a lot of good these days. In the face of so much conversation over abortion and the abortion pill's availability, the Preborn Network of Clinics is welcoming pregnant women deciding about the life of their unborn child. Day after day, young women who find themselves pregnant without a plan, don't think they have options, and they choose abortion. The Preborn Network of Clinics is the alternative and the right one. They have rescued over 200,000 babies. Most of the women who come to their clinics are being pressured to abort. Preborn seeks these women out before they make the ultimate choice and introduces them to the life growing inside them through a free ultrasound. Preborn receives no federal funding. They rely on us, you and me, for donations to operate. Your donation that allows Preborn to offer these young women free ultrasound. Because once a mother hears that heartbeat, sees that precious life, most of the time she will choose life for her baby. $28, that's the cost of a single ultrasound. Whatever you can spare, help. Big, small, whatever donation you can make, please go now. Dial pound 250 on your phone, say baby, or go to preborn.com/buck, sponsored by Preborn.
KFBK has your chance to win $1,000. Now, just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN, W-I-N, that's WIN. Enter it now at KFBK.com. Good luck. Your latest news, traffic, and weather.
KFBK, Sacramento's News Radio, 93.1 FM, 1530 AM, and everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
At 9:30, I'm John Bernice with your top stories on KFBK News Radio. A sweeping immigration security bill is being laid out today in Congress. Authors say the Border Reinforcement Act makes sure that federal agents have the tools they need to respond to this record-breaking surge.
There has to be change. Whatever we're doing right now isn't working.
Texas border Republican Tony Gonzalez praised the investment in technology. He says the cartels are using drones to smuggle fentanyl across the border. The bill also requires Homeland Security to resume construction of the border wall. And 2 Northern California counties have prevailed in a lawsuit with Jamba Juice. The company was ordered to pay $150,000 after it misled customers about discounts. The Yolo and Santa Cruz County District Attorneys say the promotion reportedly told customers they could get a discount if they downloaded the company's app and signed up, but the ad did not disclose that they had to spend at least $10 to get the discount. Customers will also pay over